Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be looking at the current intentions of the person you're thinking of. So there's 4 groups. Here's group 1, group 2, group 3, and group 4. While you're deciding, I do want to mention that I am offering personal readings. So if that's something you're interested in, you can find the link for that below. But we're going to go ahead and get started with group 1. So if you need more time, pause the video. I have timestamps listed below. Hi, group 1. Okay, so let's see what the current intentions are of the person that you're thinking of. So we're going to get started with your oracle cards. This is a message card from your person, and we're going to save this for last. So I'm going to put that over here. But let's see what we have. We have mirroring. Look at them as if they are you. Passion. Insane chemistry, like each other equally, having fun. Mastery, you've learned the spiritual lesson. Sexual encounter. New beginnings. And this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. Okay. So the person you're thinking of, I want to say this is someone that you have had sexual encounters with. I feel like, as far as your connection goes, like I don't really think it's gone very far past this. So I think the current intentions of the person you're thinking of is that they would like a new beginning with you, but one where it can evolve like past the passion and the chemistry and all the sexy times together. I think they would like more than that, like in the future, like out of your connection, because they see you as possibly being the one. They think that you could be the one. So this is why like their intentions for you would be to have like a new beginning and to move past like only having this like sexual connection together. We also have this mirroring card. So I feel like in the past, like this could have been like part of your connection with each other, is this mirroring. So I think you both were kind of bringing like the same energy like into this connection, but again, like it wasn't really enough to grow past this passion that you shared with each other. But with this person that you're thinking of, this is saying that they've learned the lesson from what you've gone through together. They've learned the spiritual lesson, they've mastered it. And I think now they're kind of coming to terms with the fact that a connection cannot thrive, like if it's only sexual or if it's only based on the passion that you share together. So I think this is the lesson like that they were learning, is that like a real connection can't grow based on this alone. And so I think because of that, they're wanting a new beginning where like something more can take place between you two, because they do see you as possibly being the one for them. This is how they feel. They feel like you could be the one. But at the same time, like this romantic potential like hasn't fully been explored yet. So I think this is what they would want like out of this new beginning with you, is to not only have these like passionate times together, but build upon that, because I think they're realizing now that there's more to a connection than just that. And that's the lesson that they're learning here. Because I think maybe before they're placing like too much focus in that area, or just giving too much importance to that, and not really considering, other factors that go along with a romantic relationship. Yeah. So I think they see that now. Okay, so let's go ahead and get some tarot cards. All right, what are the current intentions of group 1's person? Okay, we have the Five of Swords, the Six of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords, Seven of Cups, and the Three of Cups. Okay. And the Four of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Okay. So, right in the middle here, we have this Judgment card. And this also doubles as the Ten of Spades or the Ten of Swords. So, with this coming out, I feel like there could have been an ending between you two. Yeah. I think someone kind of ended up feeling like rejected here, and this kind of like led to this ending. But with this Judgment card as well, like showing up, this is talking about the possibility of, a new beginning with with each other. Again, new beginning. So, yeah. I think they're realizing now like what led to this ending between you two, and they're kind of seeing like what would need to take place differently, like in order for things to be different the next time around, if there is a next time around. Because again, with this like Four of Hearts like coming out at the bottom of the deck, this person, they feel kind of rejected. They feel like maybe you wouldn't want to give to this. Yeah. And I think it is like a concern that, you guys might not be able to give to this equally in a way that would grow into a stronger connection. I think this person is like seeing now that would need to take place, because I feel like before, like the things just didn't really like seem fair. Like I feel like either, I want to say they felt like you had like the upper hand in this connection, and they just don't feel like things were really equal. There wasn't like an equal give and take. And so that's what they would be looking to have, like if there were to be a new start with you two. Then we also have the Seven of Cups and the Three of Cups. Okay, this is talking about having options here. So I think because of what happened with you two, I think this person that you're thinking of, they have been exploring other options and trying to see like what else is out there for them. I think, yeah, just because like in this image, like you can see she's kind of like moving in a certain direction, but she's kind of like looking back at the past, like at the same time. So it's like she's moving towards these other options, but she's kind of like looking back and seeing how this just wasn't like, it didn't feel like a fair situation. It just didn't feel like reciprocal enough to really go anywhere. So I think right now their current intentions is to, well, it's kind of like two things. I think their current intentions is to explore their other options, but at the same time, like I feel like they would be open to a new beginning with you as long as there would be a more equal give and take to this connection the next time around. So I think they would want more than just the passion and the sexual encounters, because they feel like this whole experience was like a lesson, and the lesson for them is that a connection cannot last based on passion alone. So I think through this experience, they know now that, more is needed if, this connection is going to last. They do see you as potentially being the one, but again, like this connection hasn't really been explored enough for them to be sure of this, because they just don't know. They haven't really gone there with you. So I think, it's just tough to say like what their current intentions is, because they're kind of like in limbo land a little bit. It's like they're open to this new beginning with you, like, but they know that you would have to be on board for this as well, like if that is going to happen. So I think in the meantime, they are exploring their other options and seeing if there's something else out there for them that would be more fulfilling. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at this message card. Ooh, okay. It says, just wait and see. I'm going to make it up to you if it's the last thing I do. So I feel like right now they're not really sure like if you would be open to this again, but if you are, and if that happens and you guys do give this another chance, they want to make it up to you. They want to make up for the areas that they lacked, in the past. They feel like they weren't really able to show like all the sides of themselves and like all of the potential that they have, that really like, comes into like a romantic connection. And so I think that's like what this is saying, like when they want to like make it up to you, because I don't know, it's like they just feel like they didn't really get an opportunity to give their full self like in the past with you. It's like you only saw like this certain side of them. And so it's like they want to show you like what else they can bring to the table here. So, but that's only again like if you would give them the opportunity to do that. So, and they don't really know if that's possible. I don't really see them like pursuing you. I think that they would need to know like if you were open to a new beginning with them first before they really like, came in and did anything. So, yeah. So in the meantime, they're exploring their other options because maybe they feel like you're not interested in pursuing that full romantic connection with someone. So they're kind of looking elsewhere for that right now. But just know that they are open to this happening with you, as long as you are open to it and you were also open to, having a reciprocal connection and, having that equal give and take to where you both kind of bring the same energy, just not the same energy as before. So yeah, that's what I get, group one. So I hope that was helpful. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Hi, group two. So let's see what the current intentions are of the person you're thinking of. So we're going to start off with your oracle cards. Right here we have a message card from this person. So I'm going to save this for last, and I'll put that right there. So let's see what we have. We have karmic partner, past life ties and lessons, the runner, unplug, working less will help strengthen your relationship, no second chances, mistake, and past life relationship. You've known each other before. Wow, that's really interesting because you have that coming out twice, past life relationship, and then it also says past life ties on this card. So yes, you guys have definitely shared a past life together, probably more than a past life together. So if you guys do feel that sense of familiarity with them, this is why. But you could be dealing with someone who is a runner in this connection. So what are their current intentions? Honestly, I don't really see them doing much to come towards you. It's not that they don't want to, though. Here's the thing, okay? They feel like they messed up in this connection. Like, look at this guy holding his face. Like, he feels like he made a mistake. He messed things up with you. And because of this, he feels like he messed up so bad that you would not give him a second chance if he tried. That's how he feels, okay? And so, unfortunately, it sucks because, like, his current feelings about this right now are only leading him to continue running from this connection because he can't face up to what he's done. And so, because of that, I feel like he's trying to focus a lot on his work right now. I feel like this is like a big distraction for him, like when it comes to your connection. I think he's just kind of being a workaholic right now and choosing to focus on that so he doesn't have to feel like this, because this is how he feels when it comes to your connection. He feels awful about it. And so again, he's running. He's running from his feelings by working too much. And so this is why it's saying unplug. Working less will help strengthen your relationship, but he can't strengthen the relationship with you if he's just being a workaholic, right? So this is the problem. So it's kind of like this loop, it's like he made a mistake in the past, he messed up, he feels like he messed up so bad that you wouldn't take him back. And so because of this, he's continuing to run. And so it's just like this never ending cycle, right? And look at this, we have the yin and yang card, and it's a circle, and it's a karmic partner. So it's like you guys like just keep encountering, it's like you guys keep going through these lessons with each other. And this is a lesson for him. And I just don't feel like he's really got it yet because he's still in this runner energy. So that's kind of unfortunate. And I'm sorry to tell you guys that. But this is where he's at right now. So I don't fully feel like he's gotten the lesson yet because he is still in the same energy. He's running from his emotions. He's not owning up to his actions. And it's unfortunate because he did hurt you. But he can't take accountability for it. So that's really frustrating. But because we do have this karmic partner card coming out, I do feel like you guys like end up meeting each other like in every lifetime in order to provide these lessons to each other. So it's like now, you've met each other and it's the same lesson, it's the same lesson as the past life, because clearly he hasn't gotten it. I feel like you probably have, but he has not. And so it's like, how many lifetimes is it going to take for this guy to freaking man up and like get it together? Because that's not happening right now. Okay, so let's go ahead and get some tarot. The current intentions of group 2's person. Oops. Oh my god, these cards won't shuffle. That's so frustrating. They were fine in the last pile. This is reminding me of him. He's like not being cooperative at all. Come on, man. Okay. Okay, we have the 6 of Swords, the 5 of Wands, the 10 of Cups, the Queen of Cups, and the 9 of Swords. Okay. And then the 5 of Cups at the bottom. Okay. Yeah. With this 5 of Hearts like coming out at the bottom here, like he knows. Like he knows he messed up. He's aware of it. He just doesn't want to face it. He doesn't want to own up to it. Doesn't want to take accountability. So that's the problem. Let's see. We have the 6 of Spades here. So he does want to move on from the past and like everything that you've dealt with in this connection. Like he doesn't want to stay like in that place and that energy with you, which I feel like is good. But at the same time, he's not taking it where it needs to go, right? So you guys might be in like little to no contact right now, because I do see you kind of being out of this like past energy where the lesson was like fully in motion and things were really hard and challenging. I do feel like you both have like kind of moved past the hard part. And that's like what he wants, but at the same time, he's not taking things where they need to go either. So that's the problem. He's still staying stuck in this devil energy. So, yeah, he's still stuck in like his toxic ways. Like he's not doing anything to change, unfortunately. And so, yeah, we have this five of clubs. So I just feel like there's no like winning with him. It's like, even if you did like stand up to him and tell him like, hey, like what you did was not okay, like I deserve better than this, like I need you to step up, like I feel like he's gonna come back and be like, give you some kind of excuse or something like, no, like it's because of this and I have this going on in my life and I can't, like I just feel like there's no accountability with this person, like even though deep down like they know that they messed up and that they were the reason that this connection is you know isn't in a good place right now. Like they know, but they can't own up to it. And that's the problem. And they're still showing up in this devil energy. Meanwhile, you're showing up as this Queen of Hearts high priestess energy. So they're well aware that you know, like you know exactly what their deal is. They know that you know. And that scares them, honestly. Because I feel like with you, like it's not so easy to like pull the wool over your eyes, you know, like maybe other people that they deal with are more gullible and they feel like they can like control people and have their way and, you know, this and that, but they feel like that's not really possible with you. And so I feel like that's why they kind of took a step back from this, because they feel like they messed up and they know that you're not going to let them get away with doing that anymore. So it's like right now they're choosing to like go and cower in the corner and not really like face you, um, because they feel guilty. They know that they messed up. Anyway, so yeah, we have this Queen of Cups High Priestess. I'm definitely seeing this as you guys. I feel like you kind of came into this connection with this person like with your heart like fully open to them. I feel like you really felt this like past life connection with them. It's like you felt like you were like you knew each other already. It's like you were already familiar with them. You felt comfortable with them and you really wanted to see like where things could go. But they let you down because like they came into this connection with this devil energy. And so obviously that's not going to go anywhere healthy. So it's like you decided to turn your back on them and walk away because that's not like what you want in your life. And so they're kind of seeing this happening and they know that if they were to approach you, like they would have to come correct and they're not ready to do that. So that's the problem. We also have this Nine of Spades. So, yeah, you stress them out. You definitely do. I feel like there's a part of them that's like kind of scared of you because like because they messed up, like they really are scared that you're gonna like tell them off or something, like especially if they try to like come back around. It's like, you know, not only would rejection hurt, but like if you reject them and tell them off because of like what they've done to you, like, oh my God, that would like kill them. And so they can't even like face up to you because of that. Like they're stressing about this because they're scared of you. Because they know like how intuitive you are. And it's like they know that you know, like all of their bullshit like that they've been bringing, like you're not dumb. Like you know exactly what they're doing and you're not going to let them continue to get away with it. So yeah. And then we have this 10 of Cups with the Wheel of Fortune coming out in the middle here. So this is interesting. This is talking about like a shift like coming. in your life, it's hard to say like if this person is really going to step up and bring this shift. I feel like this shift like comes like when you let them go. Like honestly, I don't feel like, because I just don't, they're still in this devil energy. That's the problem. So it's like you can't really go anywhere positive or grow like a healthy connection with someone when they're operating in this energy. And it's obvious that they're still in this energy because they can't even like own up to what they did. You know, if they could at least like come to you with a conversation and be like, hey, I'm sorry, I messed up, like can we try again? You know, no, it's like they can't even do that. So I feel like this 10 of cups, like wheel of fortune, like I feel like they do like see you like in this light. They feel like you would be like their happiness. And you know, but again, like if this were to like happen for you guys, like a huge shift would need to take place like in this person and in their life. And I just don't feel like they're ready to do that. They just like they need a lot more growth, and maturity to take place before they can really step into that type of energy. So I they do see you as like someone that they could be happy with, but I just don't feel like you would be happy like with the energy that they're bringing. So just know that. I feel like you would be much more likely to find your 10 of cups and your happiness on the other side of this person because they're only going to continue to bring the same energy that they've brought in the past, and that's the problem. And you don't want to stay stuck in that cycle with them, with this karmic partner. I feel like this is kind of, it's pretty much like the end of the road for you guys. I feel like honestly you two like meet up in every lifetime in order to meet and then be this lesson for each other in order to help you both like evolve, you know, into the rest of your life. Because it's like this person like meeting you, like they see the potential in you and they see like how much happiness like you could bring to their life, but it like scares them because they know they would have to change. But just the fact that they've like felt this with you, it kind of like sparked that, it sparked something like within them, right? So it's like now they're aware of like all the ways that they would need to change in order to be like a good partner to someone. It's like you help them realize that. And you're also realizing that even though you do share this like significant connection with someone, you really can't continue to be in this type of connection if they're not treating you right. And so I feel like you kind of reach your breaking point with them. It's like, all right, enough is enough. I can't do this anymore. I deserve better than this. And you're kind of coming to a point where it's like, I don't care who this is to me. They freaking suck. So I think that's why like you're kind of turning your back on them and looking elsewhere because you know like what you deserve now. And so I feel like these were the lessons that you're both kind of like providing for each other. But I just don't see this person changing anytime soon. So I feel like you are definitely better off finding your happiness elsewhere ultimately. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at your message card from them. And it says, I'm going to test you to get a reaction, to see if you really care. Okay, so this person is still being toxic. Okay, not surprising at all. But I think they kind of see you like turning your back on them and they're kind of curious to see like how much you still care about them. I think that's like their way of like gauging whether you're still in this or not without them having to like come forward and like own up to their mistakes. So I feel like they might do something petty just to see if they can get a rise out of you. And then, you know, if that does happen, then they'll be like, oh, yeah, okay, she still cares. Like, I still got her on the hook, you know? So just be aware of that. If they do try some stupid shit, like, just ignore it because they're definitely trying to get a reaction out of you. But yeah, this isn't mature enough again, like for this to really go anywhere. So just keep that in mind. Okay, group 2. All right, I think that's all that I have for you. I hope that this was helpful. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Hi, group 3. Okay, so let's see what the current intentions are of the person you're thinking of. We're going to start off with your oracle cards, and this is a message card right here. We're going to save this for last, so I'm going to put this over here. Okay, so we have it's safe for you to love, take action, leap of faith, safe. Boat, receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, closure issues. Children are important to this partnership. You will be rewarded. Uncertain. And trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. Okay. All right. So, what are the current intentions of the person you're thinking of? Well, I guess they're uncertain about what their intentions are. They're struggling right now. Okay, they don't have bad intentions for you. That's not it at all. They're just really struggling to have faith in this connection. And that's kind of where they're at. It's like they want to feel safe to love. With this card, it says, we kind of have a repeating theme here, but it's like they want to feel safe to love, and they want to like trust and have faith in your connection, but they're struggling with that right now. Don't worry about this though. Like, I don't really see this as being like a huge block for you guys. Like, I think they're struggling like internally, but with this boat card, I think they are going to move past this energy. Because it says receiving what you need, progression, arriving. Yeah, the main word that's standing out to me is progression. I think, they might be going through something right now internally, but they are going to move past it. They're going to progress. Like, it's going to pass. So, and with this you will be rewarded card, it's like, I feel like there's a part of them that knows, like, if they can like stick it out and continue to have faith that, it will be rewarded. It's like they're trying to get past like everything that they're feeling in order to have this reward, which is your love. Like, they want to have that and be happy with you, but they're just struggling right now. Like, I don't know, they need to have more faith in this connection, but they're having a hard time. Yeah. So we also have this children card. Children are important to this partnership. So that's kind of like the odd card out here. So I don't know, like, if one of you have children or both of you have children. If that's not the case, then children could be in your future together. Just letting you know. Be aware of that. But yes, so this is kind of where they're at right now. Like, when it comes to how they're feeling and their intentions for you. They don't have bad intentions. Like I said, they're struggling to be in a place where they feel secure in your connection. So that's where they're at. But they want to be secure. They want to have trust, and they want to feel safe to love. I think they have a hard time doing that in general. So they're kind of at that point in your connection where it's like they're kind of at the hard part right now, where it's like they want to be with you. They feel like this connection with you would be very rewarding, but they know that they have to get past this, which is like this hurdle within them emotionally. So yeah. Oof. Okay. Let's take a look at the tarot. All right. What are the current intentions of group three's person? Okay, we have the King of Diamonds, the Queen of Spades, the Seven of Hearts. Ooh, right away we have a couple. That's interesting. The Seven of Spades, also the Chariot, and the Ace of Spades. And the Four of Hearts on the back of the deck. Okay. Okay, so that's interesting. We got two sevens coming out. So that number could be significant for you guys. Doesn't have to be. But with this Seven of Cups coming out in the middle, this person is very confused right now. They don't know what to think. And that's why they're like, like they really don't know what to think. They're very confused. They're very uncertain. They're kind of all over the place. So, oh my gosh. But we also have this like Seven of Spades, which would be the Seven of Swords and the Chariot. So I feel like they can't see like all of the everything that they need to see. And that's like stressing them out. So I feel like this person could have like control issues, like to some extent. Maybe they just like to have control. Maybe they have a hard time with change, so it's like they can't see like a certain outcome of a situation. It stresses them out and they don't know what to do with that. And so I think that's why yeah, it's like they want to be with you, but they don't know like where this is going to go. And so they're kind of freaking out because they don't know what to do. They don't know how to pursue a path with a questionable ending, so it's like, I don't know, it's just very confusing for them. But they're still holding out hope because they feel like, being with you like would be very rewarding, and it's like you are the reward out of this. But it's like, but because everything else involved is like kind of up in the air, they don't know what to do with that. And so it's just causing like the whole situation to be uncertain for them, and it's just stressing them out. So yeah, we have this Chariot card, and as you can see, like, I mean, at least to me anyway, it looks like this horse is kind of running out of control a little bit. These people are like trying to like take back control of the horse because he looks like he's just taking off here. This is what this person is afraid of. It's like they're afraid of like getting too deep into a situation and then things like becoming like out of control, and then they're kind of like left like in a certain kind of mess. And that's what they're afraid of. It's like they, in this situation with you, I think they would like to have like a certain level of control and security. They just don't. They're afraid of things like getting out of hand, like, and then they're afraid that they're going to be left, in a messy situation potentially, and so that scares them. But I like that you guys are both coming out here as a couple. I think this is very cute. So we have the King of Diamonds here, and then we have the Queen of Spades. So this is you guys. Yeah, and it's kind of funny because it looks like it's kind of the same couple on this card as well. So that's really funny that came out like that. Anyway, okay, so we have this King of Diamonds. So I feel like the person that you're asking about is the Queen of Spades, first of all, because the Queen of Spades does represent air and the mind, and the mental space. So I feel like because of everything that we're seeing here, this person is overthinking the situation. you know, and that's why they're kind of coming out like this, because they're overthinking. They're thinking of all of the different possibilities and ways that this could go wrong, and it's freaking them out. And they, again, like they want to feel safe and to trust and to have faith in this connection. All of these things, like they want that very badly, but it's just because I feel like I'm like, I can't even, like, this person is a mess right now. So yeah, they're overthinking, and it's like they're like trying to cling on to like anything they can that will help them like get through this energy. Like I said, they are going to get past this at some point. With this boat card, it's like they're going to progress past this and get through like this rough time that they feel like they're going through. But this is where they're at right now. But they do see you as the reward, and they're seeing you as their person here. I feel like you're coming out as the King of Diamonds. So let's see. This person views you as like, you know, potentially being able to offer them this stability that they crave when it comes to a connection with someone. I think they feel like you could be like reliable and dependable to a certain extent, and they want someone that's gonna like be there for them and help calm this energy. Because I think on their own, they just kind of stress themselves out to a point of no return. And so they just get like way too caught up in these fears and all the possibility. I don't know. It's just like, it's really hard to like pin down because they are kind of all over the place, but don't feel they're not uncertain about you. Okay. Like, trust me, like that's not what I'm seeing here. They see you as a reward, but they see you as a reward at the end of all this crap that they're going through right now, like emotionally and mentally. You're the prize. So it's like they know that they have to get through this and like really trust and like have faith in order to get to this point with you where they feel good and secure and safe. They want to overcome this. Like they are, I've, this is not fun for them. Okay. So like, I feel like they desperately want to overcome this with this Chariot card and like really push past like all the obstacles here in order to get to this good place with you where they feel good like about your situation. And then we also have this Ace of Spades. So this is all about like clarity and like really being shown like the truth of a situation. I feel like that's what this person is like desperately seeking, is clarity, because I feel like maybe you guys are at a point in your connection where the future is still kind of unknown, and that scares them and they don't like that. So I feel like this is what they're seeking right now, is clarity and answers and just some sense of security so that they don't feel like their life is out of control. Yeah. Okay. So let's go ahead and take a look at this message card. It says, let's go out for a drink. Careful not to have regrets the next morning. Okay. All right. So yeah, interesting that this card came out with this children card. Speaking of regrets, potential possible regrets. If this is something that you guys are like not ready for, definitely be careful with that. Make sure that you take precautions. I feel like this is a strong possibility if you guys are not careful with that. So just keep that in mind. That message might not be for everybody depending on, you know, your age and your current situation. But I feel like most of the people that are watching this, you guys could definitely possibly have children together. So if you're not ready for that yet, take precautions. That's why we're saying, you know, be careful not to have regrets here. But aside from that message, I feel like this person would like to go out with you and have fun and like have drinks. I think they would love to let go of this energy that they've been feeling lately, because this like sucks for them and like this is not fun for them, and they would love to actually go out and have fun for real so that they don't have to think about all of this. I think that would be like a great stress relief for them, and they would love to be able to do that with you because they do see you as being the reward at the end of all this. So, group 3, that's all that I have for you. I hope that this was helpful. If you enjoyed this message, please like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Hi, group 4. Okay, so let's see what the current intentions are of the person you're thinking of. We're going to start off with your oracle cards, and this is a message card. We're going to save this for last, so I'm going to put this right over here. And we have longing, missing you, desiring connection, addiction, codependent, obsession, possession, controlling, has a block, restraint, boundaries, firm boundaries are needed now. False promises. Oh my God, false promises again. I did not do that. Oh my God. I did not look at these cards when I was shuffling. That is wild that came out twice. Holy crap. Okay, and then we have stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Okay. Wow. Okay, so I feel like you guys are like in a connection with someone where it could be like a little codependent. I don't feel like this is like the healthiest person that you're dealing with. Wow, with false promises coming out twice, like I feel like you could be dealing with someone who does do this. They give out false promises in order to keep you around. It's like they want to keep you stuck. They want to keep you chained to this connection. Look at this image with this girl. She has a heart chained to her ankle. I feel like this is you. So I feel like you guys are kind of stuck in this weird toxic loop with someone, and it's like they know just what to do, just what to say to like reel you back in, because it's like they give out these like false promises to you. They tell you all these things that you want to hear, but then they don't deliver, right? And so you're like, oh, it's like you get frustrated and you want to walk away, but then again, it's like they reel you back in, with more false promises. But it's like they come back around and they're like, babe, like I miss you, like I miss you, like I want you back, and da 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 da, like come back, like I swear, like I'm different, I'll be different this time around. And it's like the stuff that they're telling you, they want you to stay optimistic about your connection with them, but it's all a guise. Like it's not for real. It's like they're telling you exactly what you want to hear in order to keep you stuck in this connection. And this is why this card is coming out saying that you need to set firm boundaries with this person and let them know like they are not allowed to come back into your life unless they can actually step up and keep these promises that they're telling you. They can't just tell you what they're going to do. They have to back it up. They have to show that they're ready and willing to be there for you in a mature way. It's like they can't just sweet talk their way back into your life whenever they want. No, that's not fair to you. It's like they're keeping you like in this, they're feeding you like this crap. It's like they want you to stay like in this situation, and they'll tell you anything that they have to in order to make that happen. So it's like they'll tell you like all these wonderful things about what they're going to do for you and how they feel about you in order to keep you staying optimistic about them. But then at the end of the day, this is how you're feeling. You feel chained to this situation that you're not happy in because they're not delivering. So that's not okay. Okay, so let's go ahead and get some tarot on this. The current intentions of group 4's person. Page of Clubs, the 10 of Clubs, the 4 of Swords, or the 4 of Spades, the 4 of Hearts, and, oh, not surprised to see that come out, the 5 of Clubs with the Devil. And then we have the 9 of Hearts at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so we have this death energy like coming out in the middle, and it also doubles as the 4 of Spades or the 4 of Swords. I feel like you've been trying to heal from this person, and you're trying to like let them go, but it's like they won't let you go. It's like as soon as you like decide like I'm done with them, like I can't do this anymore, all of a sudden they come back and they're like, babe, please, I miss you, like let's try this again, when you're over here trying to let it die because you know it's toxic and they're not doing right by you. So that's really frustrating. And I feel like you're kind of over here with this 10 of Clubs, 10 of Wands, like carrying all the weight of this connection because they're not doing that. All of it's like on you because they're not delivering on what they're promising. So we have this 4 of Hearts as well. Yeah, I see them like wanting to like come back into your life. Like it's like each time that you try to walk away, there they are again. Like they just keep trying to like hook you back in. And so it's frustrating for you because you're like, oh, like I don't know, like I'm trying to heal from this situation. Should I give this person another chance? And when they're telling you all the right things, yeah, it sounds great. Like why wouldn't you want that? But it's like they're doing that because they're operating out of this devil energy. They know exactly what they're doing. And this is all just part of their plan to keep you stuck. They don't plan on changing. They don't plan on, giving you what you need out of this connection. They just want to keep you stuck. They want to keep you around for their toxic purposes. And where does that leave you? Like this. So let's see. We also have this Page of Wands. So I do feel like this person is like sexually motivated. I think that's kind of like the energy that they bring to this connection and possibly other connections. I think that's just like what brings them back. It's like they want more of that, and they're just hoping that they can sweet talk their way back into your life so that they can get more of that. But we also have this 9 of Hearts at the bottom of the deck. And so she looks so sad on this card. Normally this is a really positive card, right? But look how sad she looks. It's like they tell you, like, you're the only one I want, babe. Like you're my everything. Like I love you. You mean so much to me. But it's like, okay, if that's the case, then why do I feel like this? It's like they're not showing you like the love that you really need. It's like they're telling you all this BS, but it's like at the end of the day, they're not following through on that. And so it's just not like good for you because you're just ending up like unhappy like at the end of all of this. And I think you know this, but I think you're kind of starting to realize that this person, they only give you like false promises. And it's like, are they ever going to change? They keep saying that they will, but are they? Because it doesn't look like it, right? Okay, so let's see what this message card is. We have, if you forgive me and allow me to enter your life, there's still hope for us. Okay. There it is. Do not trust this person. They are not genuine. This is what they're going to tell you. And I'm sure they've told you this before, but it's just bullshit. Honestly, I got to keep it real with you guys. I'm very honest. So just do not trust this person. I would not believe them. They're still coming out as the devil here. So just keep that in mind. If you do continue to talk to this person, just be very careful, be very wary Take everything they say with a grain of salt and just see like if they can actually follow through on the things that they tell you. Okay. But these are their current intentions right now. So definitely set those boundaries with them so that they cannot take advantage of you anymore. All right, group 4. So that's all that I have for you. I hope that this was helpful. If you enjoyed this reading, please like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.